Hi Jim with Dynesic Technologies. We've got Scott back behind the camera. We're going to be doing a little demo on our PIPESEAL product, two-part epoxy, that we developed to seal leaks in pipes. What we've got here, we'll do the demo today on this copper pipe. This is standard 3/4. I've got a hole in it. Can you get a close-up on that?
You bet.
Which is probably maybe a 1/4 inch, maybe a little bit less. But what we'll do, we're going to take this out of the packaging, and what you'll see is that it comes in a burst seal bag, and you've got resin on one side and hardener on the other. We're going to take the clip off, and at this point what I'm going to do is I'm going to push some of the hardener towards, just to break that seal. I'm going to then clip this end off. And I like to clip it off at the end where you find this clear liquid, which is the hardener. I'm going to clip that off. And I'm going to prepare to mix it. But before I do that, I want to just kind of touch base on one other thing. And that is, generally recommend, and you'll find this in the directions, take a little bit of sandpaper, emery cloth, whatever you got. Rough it up a little bit. We're just going to clean it up. Get off anything that might be on there that needs oil, grease, anything like that. Just rough it up. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to, as you can see, I'm just going to scrape this out. You don't want to mix this on a porous surface, such as like a piece of cardboard, because it will absorb some of that hardener, and you need all of that hardener. And then get a good mix. As you can see, I'm just mixing it around. I'm making sure I incorporate all of the hardener into the resin. And once I get it like I like it, which at this point I think it looks pretty good, I just want to make sure, you really want to make sure you get all of that hardener incorporated into the resin. Now I'm going to take some, don't really need all of it, and I'm going to go right like this onto, and just past, I'm right over the hole, and I'm going just past. You can clean it up a little bit. You can clean it up afterwards. It is sandable. You can sand it down. Let's move this out of the way. Next step, I've got a standard heat gun here. And let's see. I'm going to hit it with the heat gun. And you'll notice it after, say, 30 seconds, and I like to heat the pipe up a little bit too. So I'm going to hit both sides of this pipe so we get heat underneath the material as well. That's good. Now I'm going to just go back and forth over the pipe seal, heat it up, and at this point there's a gloss to it. You'll see the color change and the gloss will go away. At that point you'll know that it's set up. And right here I can see that the gloss is gone and it's set up. There's a little bit right there. And now, I don't know if you can see, hopefully you can, get it close up. You can see that it's now, all of the sheen has gone. And we're good to go. And at this point, I'm going to let this cool down, and we'll come back in a second, and then we'll take a look at how hard it is. Okay, I've let the pipe cool down so I can now, it's a little bit warm still, but you can see what it's done here. It's solid as can be. This works not only on copper, but it also works on aluminum. It works for refrigeration. It's highly chemical resistant, and it's resistant to all your any type of refrigerant. It works on steel, aluminum. I think I just said aluminum, copper. You name it, it's going to work.
Does that one have VOCs?
No VOCs. It's virtually odorless, environmentally friendly, and it does the job. And as you can see, I mean, I don't know, I don't have an exact time on what we just did, but you're looking at, 5 minutes from start to finish, and then you can crank that system back up, pressure it back up, and you're good to go. Any other questions? Look at the website, take a look at our MSDS data sheet, and frequently asked questions.